Hello, sixth graders, incoming sixth graders. Welcome to Meet the Librarians for Summer Reading 2021 for West Hartford Public Schools. I am Mr. St. Germain, Library Media Specialist at King Philip Middle School.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McNeese. I'm the Library Media Specialist at Sedgwick.
And I am Miss Tom, and I also go by Miss Tom Bookitis because I seriously have a book sickness, and I am the teacher librarian at Bristol Middle School.
So we just wanted to take a few minutes for you to get to know us, tell you a little bit about ourselves and our libraries in preparation for our summer reading and in preparation for meeting you again in September. So I am, again, Mr. St. Germain. I'm at King Philip Middle School. This is my fourth year here. I love this media center. I have great light, great windows, and a great collection of over 16,000 books. Aside from reading, which historical fiction happens to be my particular favorite. Aside from that, I enjoy playing the banjo, playing guitar, hiking, and baking bread and pizza in a brick oven I have in my backyard.
Okay, so I'm Mrs. McNeese. You may have seen me on the tour as you came through, but some things to know is that I have been at Sedgwick for 16 years, maybe 15. My daughter is in high school and I have a son in college, and I'm at middle school. This is my best choice because I absolutely love to read middle grade books and middle school fiction. My favorite genre is sci-fi and dystopia. And that is really my favorite thing to read. So I can't wait to talk to you about books when you get here.
And I am Miss Tom, and the Bristol Library is a very happening place. I am excited that we will be hopefully opening up our makerspace again for this coming school year, and there are a lot of activities that you can participate in when you come visit. We have a lot of amazing books, and we do some clubs throughout the year also that are library related. So if you are interested in getting involved, that is an option for all of you. I also have a lot of interests outside of school. Obviously, the probably top is reading, just like Mr. St. Germain and Mrs. McNeese. And I have not one main favorite because I really love most books, but I also love historical fiction. I like learning about the past through narrative. And I also love fantasy and sci-fi because I like going on crazy adventures that might not ever really be able to happen in real life to me. So I'm very looking forward to meeting all of you who will be at Bristol in the fall.
So if you take a look to the side of us, we've got our summer reading 2021 slide. This is going to be found on our summer reading website that we have for this year. And this slide has a whole bunch of links that we're all each going to take some turns talking about. And the thing I want to talk to you about first is the Summer Reading Google Classroom for incoming sixth graders. We have two different ones. One is for current people going into seventh and eighth grade. And the other one is for you with that JD6Q2KK code to join that Google Classroom. Join it as soon as you get this. We are going to have a lot of really fun activities that we're going to post on there. We'll be doing book discussions. We'll talk about different contests we're going to have throughout the summer. So if you join that, you will hear a lot of great news about things that are happening. And school does not end when you leave the building for the summer. We do a lot of reading activities that are a lot of fun for those of you who are interested in participating.
But I bet you're wondering, what do you actually have to do for summer reading? So the district requirement is that you read at least one book of your choice over the summer. It has to be at your grade level. Okay, so you can't read like one Dr. Seuss book. You have to read one book at your grade level, and you have to be ready to talk about it when you come back to school. So you have to be able to remember like what happened in the book. So if you read a book right at the beginning of summer, you might want to write some notes down. Or we definitely encourage you to read more than one book over the summer. So you have to read one thing, talk about it when you get back. Now, to keep track of all the books that you read, because we love to talk about books, there is a reading log you can download and print out on the slide. I'm pointing like you can see, like on the slide, the top button on our slide is a reading log. And if you're not sure what to read, you'll hear about books from us all summer, but also on the slide, there is a link to ebooks and audiobooks. So we have that available for you if you read digitally. And also on all of our library websites, which you can get to by clicking on our Bitmoji characters. We'll take you to our library website. There are lots of resources for what to read this summer.
And we always try very hard, and I think we do a good job of making reading really fun and joyful. So there's lots of different ways you can involve yourself within our Google Classroom community, by answering questions we pose, or sometimes we'll have polls that we ask your opinions, or we ask a question and you can share in the comments on Google Classroom. And then we also have links on both this slide on our website, but we'll share them also in the Google Classroom. So we have, for the last few summers, done a challenge of Get Caught Reading. And we want students to, wherever you find yourself, whether you're outside in your backyard, in the park down the street, if you get to take some kind of trip and you are out on a beach or in a forest or on a farm like I am right now, take pictures of yourself reading. You could do selfies, or you could have somebody take a picture, and we'll have a place where you can post those so we can see some of the fun photos that people come up with. We also really encourage you to record book talks, and if you are reading things that you really are enjoying over the summer, we want you to record those book talks and put them on our Flipgrid. And if you're looking for what to read next, you definitely should check out that Flipgrid, because there's lots of really good book talks from a couple of years collected now. So, and we always are adding more. Also, we have an online makerspace idea, a whole bunch of Padlets. So if you are really interested in kind of creating some things and really have run out of your own ideas, check out that link where it says online makerspace ideas on our slide, and you will find some cool interactive things that you can do at home.
Great. So we do sometimes hide some things in our on our website and on our summer scene. We had a couple of great things to click on last year. One was for a really cool escape room. So there is kind of a contest thing that's going to happen. It's going to open up on the first day of summer. So after the last day of school, it will open up. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I'm going to say it's difficult and it's a big challenge, but there are three good prizes for the people who choose to take on that mission. And I'm just going to leave that right there.
Another way to win a prize this summer is to do the activities with the public library. So the public library has lots of great summer reading things. Their theme this year is Tales and Tales, and they have a variety of programs that you could participate in for free over the summer. But also, if you report your books that you're reading over the summer, you could win a prize of customizing a pair of sneakers. So make sure you visit the Tales and Tales link on our slide to see what the public library is offering this summer.
And just kind of wrapping up, we have a lot of things that we are hoping to put together as the summer progresses. And you really, again, want to be part of that Google Classroom community to just get to start knowing one another, no matter what middle school you end up attending in the fall, and also to find latest events of what is coming up, because we don't have everything planned yet. We're going to have some surprises over the summer. So we might have a couple online book clubs that we participate in. It's very possible we will offer an author event or two where you will get to meet an author, perhaps with a book that we've read all together, or just an author that we know that middle school readers really would love to meet. If you have ideas for authors you'd like to meet, just send us a message in the Google Classroom and we can work it out. One of the cool little anecdotes or stories from this last school year is we had a 6th grader this year who emailed Margaret Peterson Haddix on her author website, and she responded, and she was an author visit in March. So authors do really see your emails that you send, and sometimes it turns into an event for a whole group of people, which is really cool. And we are hoping to organize someday in the summer where we're going to have a book giveaway, and we're going to hopefully show up somewhere in West Hartford. We'll let you know where and when, if that comes together, and you can come and you can get a couple of free books to continue your summer reading. And last but not least, if you are having a hard time getting books, if you aren't able to make it to the public library for whatever reason, or if you're having issues accessing our digital collection, first make sure you let us know. Send us an email or in that Google Classroom, let us know. And we also might be able to do some book mail. And that would be where we would get a book to you at your house, whether it is through the mail or personal delivery system. So just let us know, keep us informed. We want to make sure you have books that you really are excited about for the summer.
take the time when school starts to come and meet us. We all love showing off our media centers. We've got lots that we want to share with you. We all are in charge of some sort of club, whether it be a reading club. We've got Kids Lit. I'm a coach of mock trial at KP. So we've all got different kinds of clubs that we each do based on our own personal interests. So we're really excited to have you. Just come meet us, introduce yourself to us, let us know what you're interested in. Communicate with us through the Google Classroom. And most importantly this summer, read. Take some time to read. Go outside, but also take some time to read.
Take a book and go outside and read. It's the best of all worlds.
See you when we get back to school.
Have a great summer. We look forward to seeing you in the Google Classroom.